Hello and welcome back. We've got Nigel Seeley here on the line. We're now going to preview Southampton versus Sunderland. I have to say one thing that I think we've got to bear in mind here is that Sunderland, again, they are fighting the relegation zone, and I'm just wondering whether we must not underestimate them in this match. That is my thought. What are you thinking?
I think that's a great point. I think Sunderland have been playing really, really well. I don't think they've been getting the results their performances deserve. So I really don't believe that. And there are sides to me that have got a lot more about them than what their results are getting. I thought they played really well against Crystal Palace, got a 2-2 draw, last gasp 2-2 draw. But then Southampton played probably one of their worst games for ages against Bournemouth. They didn't look like scoring. Charlie Austin pulled a hamstring, is out for 7 weeks after about 10 minutes of the game. And that's a big worry for Southampton. And if you look at teams in the Premier League now, Southampton may be a side that have done enough just to survive. We all know they're going to be okay. They've got nothing really to play for. They're out of the cup competitions, and they might be a side that just take the foot off the gas and ease up for the next few weeks. And I think Sunderland may capitalise on it. I think Sunderland get something from this. I think they're very, very short price on the home side here, and they're one well worth taking on for me.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. The only thing I think with Sunderland, obviously, is their defence. You know, it's sort of pretty much like a sieve with water sort of going through it. They just can't stop. They've conceded the sort of the joint most in the Premier League, and then the worst on the road. They're playing on the road, so they've got to obviously control that to stop Southampton from scoring to then sort of be able to win this. Can they do it?
Oh, that might be a problem, but they've got goals in them. You know, they've got Defoe scoring goals, got other players scoring goals. They can score 2 or 3 goals in most of the games they're playing at the moment. They're very high scorers away from home as well. Not only do they concede, their games are. But the problem for Southampton is they don't score many goals, Natalie. I mean, and they've got problems. There's no, the Pella is out injured, the centre forward. Charlie Austin's now out injured, centre forward. Shane Long is out injured. Where are the goals going to come from? They've got a crisis up front. And I think this plays all into Sunderland's hands. I just fancy Sunderland to get something. I think it may end in a draw, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Sunderland win. I really wouldn't. I think they're battling for their life. I don't think they'll go down, Sunderland. I think Sam Allardyce is a very, very astute manager. He knows what to get out of his teams. He sets them up for jobs and does well. And I think they will get some of this game. And I'm going to go for Sunderland on the double chance market, so which means we get the draw and Sunderland, because I think Southampton are a very, very short price favourite for this one.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree with you. I actually think Southampton is too short. There's plenty of value there to play that double chance. It's a bet I really like if it's one you can take. I tell you, the other thing I am looking, though, I know you said with Southampton not scoring. I am just wondering with Sunderland's leaky defence, whether we will see both teams scoring. It is slightly against the bookies. It's around evens. Should I play or pass?
I'd probably play. But I think that Sunderland will score more than Southampton. And that gives you a nicer price than the both teams to score. So just I think we'll go for a shock this one. I think this is where the shock in the Premier League may lie.
All right, great stuff. Nigel, thanks for joining us this week.